So this is my video about my pre and post explant journey, and about why I had my breast implants removed, the problems it caused me, and there are a few surprises in there. There may be a few things that come back on my pathology report that you might find interesting, and just hang in there. It is kind of long. I started recording a couple weeks before my surgery, I think in December actually, so a couple months before my surgery. My surgery was on February 4th. There's a lot of different clips, and I may actually repeat myself a few times over the course of the whole video, so just excuse me. It's been a long journey, and here we are in March 31st, and we're quarantined because of the coronavirus, and I thought it would be a good time to wrap things up and to begin to share my journey and hope to help some of you all. Stick in there, guys. Wait till the end.
So this is just, I don't normally look like this. I usually have makeup on and stuff. Not working today, so I didn't get dressed. Mainly because I've been having this flare-up. One of so many in the past 15 years, I guess. Only recently starting to figure out that there is a reason for this. At times thinking I was completely crazy for going to doctors and getting tests run and never knowing. No definite diagnosis. I think I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and they've sent me to rheumatologists over false lupus. I have also had numerous thyroid tests because it always looks like a thyroid problem, and it's not that. Never. I've left out of an endocrinologist bawling thinking I finally found an answer, and they tell me I'm fine. Now I'm starting to figure it out. And I basically figured this out on my own a couple years ago. I just woke up. No one told me. I woke up thinking, I wonder if my breast implants are making me sick. Is that even possible? Could your body, reject it because it's a foreign object? So I started researching. And I read hundreds, first time Googling it, hundreds of stories, women just like me. My story, over and over again. And the good news was many of these women, after waking up from explant surgery, were healed. We're talking 80-90% better. I haven't had my explant surgery yet, but I have taken the step to speak to a surgeon, waiting on some answers about from insurance, because they do believe I have a ruptured implant. I have an ultrasound Friday. The implant company, who is supposed to guarantee their implants for life, that possibly has ruptured in my body, leaking silicone gel into my body, only has agreed to pay $1,300, the cost of a replacement set, which I will not be getting, but they'll pay that amount. I just want this over with. I want this out of my body. Certain things that were important when I was 20 are not anymore. My health is important. I have spent the past week in some severe pain from a flare-up in the joints on, all the joints on the right side of my body. I've been on steroids, shots. I'm taking so much anti-inflammatory pain medication, hot baths, a TENS unit. I'm telling you, I've tried it all. It'll go away, but then it'll come back again. This is, I hope this is the last of all these many flare-ups I've had that I never could explain. This is breast implant illness, you guys. Rejection of your body, of a foreign object that you put in there, and it makes you feel so stupid because you did this to yourself. But, I may have known the signs and symptoms way sooner had I even known this was a thing, but I had no idea. My goal is to spread awareness, to document my progress, pre and post explant surgery, physical and mental issues that arise out of these issues, and hopefully this will help some women in this world realize that what's going on with their bodies, and help them know that you are sick. You're not crazy. You're not a hypochondriac. You don't have Munchausen syndrome. You're sick. You're sick with something that nobody talks about, but that hundreds and thousands of women have suffered with as well. You're not alone. I'm going to get off here now. I will document when I find out more about the surgery, when it's going to be, what we've figured out with the insurance, and I will get back to you.
So today I'm going to get my ultrasound to see if my right breast implant has ruptured. Though it sounds crazy, I mean, I kind of hope it is, that the doctor's right about this, just so hopefully my insurance will help pay to get these poisonous, toxic bags taken out of my body so I can feel better. It has been about 5 days since my last video, and I'm feeling better. I have discovered that Aleve is like the best thing to take for my joint pain and inflammation. I keep thinking of all these symptoms like that I keep forgetting about. Like, I mean, I have literally every one on the list. The pain in my breast, I went to the doctor twice this summer and they never checked my breast, even though I told them it was deep in my breast where the pain came from. They checked my heart and lungs and sent me home. So I'm hoping for answers today. I'm hoping for the answers that I need to get this ball on the roll to get myself into surgery and, on the way to healing from this 15-year-old illness. My body's been rejecting, my body's been attacking, my immune system has attacked my body basically since day one. And although the symptoms have progressively gotten worse, it took me until about 2, maybe 3 years ago to start to suspect this. No doctors told me. I thought of it on my own. So, we really need to spread awareness about this. We need to spread awareness about this. Doctors need educated. When they can't find something wrong with a person through their blood work and the testing, then maybe they should think, does this woman have breast implants? Could they be suffering from breast implant illness? I would hate to think that women are going to continue to suffer for this long with no diagnosis and have to figure it out on their own like I did. Let's spread awareness, ladies. I will get back to you and let you know how this went today. Either way, these are coming out of my body as soon as I can. Just hope this, accelerates the process a bit. All right, I'll get back to you.
So, the last video I talked about my ultrasound. I went today and it didn't go like I was hoping. I mean, I was hoping it would be so obvious, and but she said she thought that it looked like the implant was intact. I don't know if that rules out a slow leak. There's obviously something wrong when both my implants feel completely different to feel, so much so that the doctor thought one was ruptured. And I know it's horrible to wish that your implant was ruptured, but that's the only way I feel like I will be able to get my insurance to pay to remove them. Women don't get their boobs removed because they just don't want their boobs, I mean, women don't do that usually. And they get their implants removed because they're sick, because it's making them sick, and there's no medical code to bill insurances for that. And yes, we do this to ourselves, but certain other illnesses are caused by people's lifestyle or things they've done to their body, and when they get sick, they don't refuse them treatment because they did that to themselves. And I was really upset earlier. I had to go to work, so I had some time to cool off, but still kind of upset. But this is a bump in the road. I'm gonna get these toxic silicone bags out of my body, and I'm gonna get better. But this is just another bump in the road. I will find a way to pay for this. Maybe my doctor will find a way. I'm kind of jumping the gun. I was not able to get in touch with them after the ultrasound today. We will see what happens. But I just wanted to log this and let y'all know what's going on. Log my journey. Let you guys see, because this will end with me getting this taken care of.
So I'm back in my house coat. You can see my kid's punching bag back there. Don't pay any attention to that. Just another quick update. I haven't heard anything back from the doctor yet about what our next steps are. Yesterday I started experiencing some numbness down the back of my left leg. My right hip's flaring up again. The shot only helped for like a week. My breast pain is still there. I am experiencing stomach upsets. Either I can't go to the bathroom or it's all the time. They've told me for years, IBS. My anxiety's gone out the roof lately, and I think a lot of that's just waiting on answers. So here we are, just waiting. I'm hoping to hear something soon. I just wanted to update you on my symptoms and how I'm feeling. I haven't gotten the shower yet today because it's really hard to push myself to do that, but I do have to work in a little while, so I will be going. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I know something more.
So I'm having hip pain today. Actually, the back of my left leg is still numb. My right hip's been bothering me for a while, and now like the left hamstring, I guess, is starting to get sore and numb at the same time, which doesn't make any sense, but that's what's going on. And I was supposed to receive a call back from my doctor Monday. No call. Called yesterday morning. Today's Wednesday. Called yesterday morning. They were supposed to call back afternoon. No call. So I will just continue to call them until I get this procedure scheduled, with or without help from my insurance company. I just want to feel better. Getting ready to go to work, and it has took a lot of just pure like get up and go to even get in the shower and get ready this morning. But look like a normal everyday person, right? That's because you don't know when somebody's suffering. You don't know that really I've been sick for 15 years and I just push through every day. That's the hardest part about it, is people think, oh, she gets around, she works, she can't be sick. What they don't see is the days off that I have that I don't move off a recliner for like 2 days while my kids beg me to play with them because I am exhausted and in pain. So just know this is no joke. Women don't choose to take their implants out, remove their breasts, unless they're sick. And that's exactly what we are. We're sick and we need help. Hey everyone. So, I know my hair's crazy today. Anyway, I'm at work. Got my salon apron on. Just wanted to update you real quick on my progress. I got a call yesterday. I'm not going to have any help paying for my surgery as far as insurance goes. If they find a rupture when they get in there, they may be able to sue for some of the costs. But, so right now I'm trying to come with $6,000 to pay to get these poisonous implants out of my body. And it's not been easy because my credit, I've been working on it for about a year. It still isn't where it needs to be for me to get a loan. So I know that's my fault once again, dealing with the effects of my bad choices. But anyway, I'm trying to see about maybe doing a cash secure loan, if a family member can help me with that or not. I don't know if they're able to, and I don't want them to feel pressured to. If that doesn't work, I will be using my income tax return to pay for surgery later in the spring. But as a hairstylist, I would like to do it in February. Today is January 10th. I can do it February 4th if I can get the money together in a couple weeks. So that's what I'm working on now. I will let you know how things go with that. My back's killing me today. I haven't even started doing hair yet. I'm just ready to start healing and getting better. And it's really sad that it's that difficult to get the treatment you need, and it costs so much to get it, and you have to pay for it yourself. I hope that one day women don't have to suffer like this and don't have to go to such great lengths to get the help that they need. I hope my story helps some of you. Anyway, I'll let you know once we confirm that surgery for February 4th, or whenever we end up having to reschedule it for. See you soon. So I'm sitting here getting ready to go to work. I didn't get to make a log last night, but I wanted to let everybody know that I have a family member that's going to be helping me so I can go forward with my procedure that I will be paying back in a couple months when I get my income tax return. But I feel so blessed that they believe in me and they believe in this illness enough to know that I'll get better and that they love me enough to help me. I'm pretty excited. So as long as the date is still available, and just a couple days ago, the lady told me that the 4th was available, February 4th, 2020. So as long as it's still available, she wasn't in the office yesterday, so I'm hoping for Monday. Then I will probably be having my procedure done on the 4th. Now, let me tell you, yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I wonder, is this going to make it all go away? But I know the reassurance that I'm going to get is going to be so worth everything. And I know that over time I'm going to feel better. I have no doubt. God gave this to me. That He told, like one day I woke up and it just crossed my mind, could this be making me sick? And over the past couple years, my research has proven it over and over again. I know without a doubt this is what's wrong with me, and it's going to get fixed soon. And I'm so thankful, and I'm just ready. I'm ready for the journey. So yeah, I don't look great today. Struggling with some severe fatigue, and my kids are at school, so I'm trying to just chill. And I look awful because I just do when I don't have my makeup on. But anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody that thank God I have my surgery scheduled for February 4th. My pre-op is January 27th, so I will let y'all know how that goes. I'll be out of work for about 3 weeks in February. I'm going to start my own business when I come back, which is really exciting, and I'm just so ready for this. Ready to feel better, ready to be able to look better than this on my day off. God, I just don't feel like doing anything when I'm not at work. It sucks, man. But it's encouraging to know that hopefully soon my life will get a little better. And I know it's going to be a process because I've had this in my body for 15 years. So it's going to be a process to detox and get better and healthy again. But man, I'm looking forward to it. So that's your update for today. I will let you know how things go. So I got my paperwork in the mail the day before yesterday. I've been really busy, so I haven't had the time to really like make a vlog or anything. And when I did, I just didn't feel like it. But anyway, so they basically told me all the like when I need to be there, not to eat or drink after midnight, no jewelry, personal belongings, blah blah blah. I've heard people say like you need certain types of pillows and just all this stuff to prepare, special bras, ice packs. I'm kind of just waiting because my pre-op's a week before my surgery, so I'm thinking I'll just talk to them about what I actually need off of this giant list people keep giving me. I really hope to get my house clean before all this happens, but I'm so busy with work because I'm a hairdresser, so the last couple weeks before I take like a month off are getting booked up really fast. But I'm really excited. Yes, I feel anxious about this at times. The thoughts cross my mind, are you doing the right thing? You're gonna be able to live with yourself after this. And, I just have no doubt about this. Like, people really annoy me when they're like, you really need to think about this. Or they'll say, well, I hope this does what you want it to do for you. Like, it just feels like sometimes people are insinuating still yet that this is like a crazy, drastic, desperate measure to take, and anyone would do it off, just out of like flight or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you don't just remove your boobs because like out of some trend or because, like that's something you think about. I've been researching this for 2 years. So, so just if you know anybody going through this, please don't say those things to them. You might not mean anything bad by it, but it kind of grates on your nerves. Just tell them that you hope that they do okay. All right. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey ladies, fellows, whoever's listening. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Today is my pre-op, and let me tell you, like all last week, I felt like I could not breathe. I had a very busy week at work because my kids had the flu, so I had to move everybody to the evening or this week that I could, which is very hard to do. So I could be home during the day, take care of the kids, and then go to work in the evening and take care of my clients and try to get them all in before my surgery. So it was very stressful. But I made it through that week. I have 8 days to go till my surgery. Today's my pre-op, so I'll be leaving here in a little while to go do that. And I'll let you know how that goes and what everybody says. Let me tell you guys, I'm excited, but boy, is this not like a lot of anxiety. Let me tell you, like the week before, it's so hard to explain. Like, I know it's the right thing, but I think anytime you have, you have a family, have 3 kids, or even if you don't, like just the thought of being put to sleep for 4.5 hours and having a very invasive procedure done, it's going to cause anxiety, and it's way different than originally, like when you get your implants put in. There's a whole lot more to it, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you'll be doing more research and you will find that out. You have like the capsulectomy or en bloc capsulectomy that goes on during this thing. so that in case your implant's ruptured, it doesn't like ooze into your body. Some people get a lift at the same time. So yeah, it's a lot. Well, I'm gonna get everything together. I'm gonna go to my pre-op and I will check back in later.
Hey guys, so I'm on my way home from my pre-op and I'm driving, so I can't really look at you that much, but just wanted to let you know before I forgot to make my log that everything went well at the pre-op. I was mistaken about the procedure a little bit. I thought they were going to take the implant and the capsule out from the nipple incision as well, but they'll actually take it out under my breast, where my old scar is from my implant insertion. Or whatever. That wasn't worded correctly, I know. But anyway, like they're gonna pull the capsule and stuff out from that incision, and then they'll go around the nipple to pull the skin in toward that area for my lift. So I just wanted to clarify that a little bit. They told me I will have drains for about a week because I live about an hour away. Then I'll go back to get stitches. I won't be able to really take a shower for about 3 days, but I can sponge off. Everything's still set for Tuesday, February 4th. I have to be there at 6:45 that day. I have to get like some anti-nausea medicine filled and put like this patch on my neck on my way to the surgery, and then bring some Zofran with me apparently in case I get sick on the way home. So that's the update. I'm pretty excited, but I'm also nervous. It's a big deal. And I will keep you updated on everything else. Bye.
So here I am sitting in my recliner again. Today is the big day. It's my surgery. I'm very nervous and I'm trying to talk quiet because my daughter's in bed. My husband's still asleep. I couldn't sleep, so I went ahead and showered and got dressed. Now I'm just like watching TV and trying to keep my nerves calm. I mean, I know I'm doing the right thing. I really have no doubt, but you still, as a woman, wonder what you're going to look like, if you're going to be deformed, and how you're going to deal with that if you are. But even with that possibility, I know this is what I need to do. It's very complicated to explain the emotions that go into it at this point. Yesterday was full of staying busy, and then when I wasn't, these rushes of just pure nerves. But anyway, I'm gonna be leaving my phone here. I'm not gonna take any video at the hospital unless my husband does, but I guess I will be seeing you all soon. I have a list of symptoms a mile long. The more I think about it, the more I think of more symptoms. It's crazy. So I'm really looking forward to getting this over with, getting the pain and recovery over with, and then healing. So I'll keep you all updated. See you soon.
So I'm home from pre-op, or from my surgery. It was early this morning. I got home around 4. It's almost 5 now. We're starting to get pretty sore, and I'm sure the stuff that's doped me off is starting to wear off. But I really don't want to stay on here long. I just want to tell y'all I'm okay, and I will get back to you. So it's day 2. My surgery was yesterday. I'm still like wrapped up with this bandage. I'll be wrapped up till I guess Tuesday when I go back and get the drains out and the stitches, and those are probably the most uncomfortable parts of this whole thing. Yeah, I feel like I have like some sore muscles. I can tell I've got incisions, but the worst part I feel is these this really tight binding and the drains. So it's pretty exhausting, but you know, I'm just looking forward to healing from this so I can heal from everything else. Just want to update y'all. I'm not in the mood to talk, but talk to you soon. All right, night, guys.
So I'm gonna gosh, my hair's awful. I haven't been able to do much with it lately. Today is 1 week since my surgery. My post-op appointment today. It's my first one. Don't know what they're gonna do. I'm hoping for drain removal. My kids are fighting. I'm sorry. I'm hoping maybe even stitches out. I don't know, but I really hope the compression bandage and the drains come out today so things can kind of be free and I can take a deep breath. And it's just so hard to talk. That's why these videos are gonna be super short.
But the worst part's the compression. The first 3 days, there was a lot of pain. And yesterday I got really nauseous and vomited. And that was like horrible. Like horrible. Vomiting after this kind of a surgery is so painful. And I'm pretty tough. But anyway, I will let everybody know how my post-op goes. So far, I'm feeling pretty good. I haven't had a headache since my surgery. I usually wake up with one every day. So far, no neck and shoulder pain, but I've been like bound up so tight. I really hate to say for sure what's went away yet until, you know, I'm really back to normal and living my day to day. But I don't have any regrets. My boobs look super flat and deflated, like dried up raisins right now. I expected that. I've researched this for 2 years. They say that the suction from the drains and the compression really just makes them look pretty rough. But I really think from what I can see, and I cannot see much, that he did a great job. And once all that is set free and things can fluff, I'm going to look nice. And honestly, my health is what I care the most about. So, I mean, I don't really care if there's much boob left or not. My husband's been an awesome support, and I can't thank him enough. I love you, baby. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. I'll let you know how it goes. Bye.
Hey guys, it's me. It's been 2 weeks today since my surgery. I went yesterday. They took the steri strips off. I think last Tuesday I told you about they took the drains out, super uncomfortable in the stitches. I still have to wear like a sports bra, which that one's not very pretty. I like the black one better, like a zip up type thing that's pretty snug till all the swelling's gone. He said things could continue to change for even up to a year, but so far I'm super happy with my results. I don't know if my lipstick looks weird, but I have absolutely no regrets. I feel so blessed that I was able to go through with my surgery and that everything has turned out so well. I feel so sorry for the women who can't get their surgery yet because they don't have the means or the finances, and those women who have had mastectomies and reconstruction and who've been sick that have lost their breasts not once but twice, and I can't imagine what they've gone through. But so anyway, I got my pathology report back, and lo and behold, my right breast was intact. My right implant, my left implant was actually ruptured, which I should have, you know, we should have talked about this, because normally he ultrasounded the right side and because it was like softer, but the left side was very hard. And usually if there's a rupture, the scar tissue gets harder and harder and harder until, as your body tries to protect you from this stuff seeping out. So anyway, I am going to take action to try to get some of my money back from the implant company. I feel personally that they should have to at least pay for half of my surgery, if not all of it, but they won't. I'm sure that's not how it works. There's thousands of women that's been through this. Most of them have not been successful with lawsuit or anything. Not yet. But right now, you know, they did say if there was a rupture before surgery, they'd send me the cost of the implant, which was $1,300. So my doctor has messaged or sent a fax to the to Allergan, and we are waiting to hear back. Anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody thank you for following my journey. I have had I feel more alert now. My back hasn't hurt at all. Don't wake up with a headache every day. My stomach issues are starting to straighten out. My skin is less dull. My eyes aren't dry, and I don't know if you can tell, but they're whiter. They're not as dry. I don't really want to say, oh yes, definitely my symptoms are all gone, because they're not all gone yet. It's been 2 weeks, and it's wearing my body for almost 16 years. So I know it's going to take time, and I don't want to say that until I know for sure. But I do think I did the best thing for my body. I feel like anytime you remove something that's inside of your body, that's a foreign object made of chemicals, any foreign object that's not supposed to be there, most of the time that's pretty good for your body. So I think regardless, I have helped myself more than I've hindered myself. Now, with that being said, this was a difficult recovery. I am older now, so maybe that's part of it, with the scar tissue and the implant coming out and the lift. It was pretty tough that first week and even into the second week, but I am starting to feel so much better, and I can't wait to get back to work. And I will continue to update you. And I'm going to be compiling all this soon. And we're going to make one big video and hopefully share my story. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye. I had to turn my music off. So what I was wanting to tell you guys, it's been a minute since I made an update. I am 3 weeks and 2 days post explant surgery, full capsulectomy, and a lift, and I'm super happy. It's so hard to talk about without being emotional, because not only was I expecting my results to not be as good as they were, I was fully prepared for like having nothing left and deformed breasts, but I actually look really good, and I'm really happy with what I have. I'm small, but they look good, and so really happy with that. But you know, the recovery in the first week was pretty tough. Manageable but tough. It's probably hard, you know, there's a lot of things with the pain and the emotions, but I still don't have any regrets. I've lost 7 pounds. 2 pounds was the weight of the implant, so we're gonna say 5 pounds. I feel like that is solely inflammation, since I have not been able to work out or anything like that. I haven't even been back to work yet. I go back this evening. But my rings are like rolling around on my fingers again. I don't wake up feeling swollen and puffy. People are complimenting me left and right, telling me how healthy I look. It's amazing what taking something so toxic for your body out of it can do so quickly. And I know it's different for everyone, and I feel truly blessed that for me it's been pretty fast. I just hope for those others that are suffering out there, that no matter what you have to do, get a credit card, take out a loan, borrow money, use your tax income, something. If you feel like you are suffering and you're in the same situation that I was, just go for it. It's hard. Prepare yourself. Get informed. Join Breast Implant Illness and Healing by Nicole on Facebook, so you can get lots of information and advice, and just go for it. You won't regret it. Bye. So that's it. I think I pretty much got everything across that I wanted to say. This has been an experience. I never would have thought when I was 20 that I would be sitting here at 37 years old telling people, you know, that there are other options. There are things like fat transfers and flap reconstruction. There's other options for volume and lift, or whatever that you need that you are self-conscious about. As with any surgery, though, there are risks. And what I want to challenge women to do is to just try to find the beauty in yourself. For a long time, I thought that having better breasts, or what I thought were the ideal breasts, were what would make me happy. But over time, I found other things about myself that I despised just as much. And no longer did the breast matter. They didn't make me feel better. I've realized that, you know, our bodies are, I mean, our breasts are just like a small part of our body. And there are so many other things about you and about me that's beautiful. You may have beautiful eyes, or like banging hips, or, I mean, long legs. You might be tall. You might be short and petite. You might have, just something about you that somebody else envies and wants. And, you know, really I know you've heard a million times, beauty does come from within you, but those outer things, we are all supposed to look different. I have come to realize that when I'm observing people or looking around, that whether your breasts are large or small, a little droopy maybe, or flat, they're beautiful. There's nothing any more beautiful about one versus the other, which was what society our whole lives have taught us to think. We're not. I don't even find beauty in implants anymore, because of my experience and how they changed my life, and not for the better. I just want you guys to really challenge yourself with that. We are strong. Us women can do so much. We can also change that. We can change the way society is pressuring us to fit into this mold of what men basically started, what they think we need to look like. And it's a shame. And people are changing, and times are changing, and no longer, I really don't feel like things are looked like that, the way they used to be looked at. Just flaunt what you got, and love yourself, because until you love yourself, you're always going to be miserable. You're always going to find something. You're going to see that dimple in the back of your thigh that you don't like, or you know, that mold on your shoulder, or whatever it is that bothers you. Until you learn to love yourself, that it doesn't matter how large your breasts are or how lifted they are. It doesn't matter. You'll always find something that you don't like about yourself. So the best thing you can do is work on that. And if there's any questions that you want to ask me, you can. I actually had a doctor today. She saw a news interview I did, and she told me that she was so thankful I did that because people do need to hear that. And for me personally, that meant so much, because to have a physician validate you in this situation is just, it feels so good, because we are mocked and put down and belittled and made to be a bunch of fanatics and crazy people all the time, but we're not. And our voices, you know, we have 112,000 women in the one support group I'm in now, so our voices are getting louder and people are starting to hear us. And when there's that many women who are sick, you can't ignore that. You just can't. You can't ignore that. Breast implants are like the most problematic medical device, yet they are the #1 plastic surgery in the United States. Think about that for a minute. Anyway, guys, I wanted to show you, my mother-in-law gave me this t-shirt. It says, "This is my fight shirt, take back my life shirt, prove I'm all right shirt." And it has breast implant awareness ribbon on it. I love it so much. Thank y'all for sticking in there with this long video, and thank you for listening to me. And, you know, I just hope that somebody out there is helped by this. I hope if you're sick that you get help. I hope that this maybe helps begin your research to figure out maybe that could be making you sick, or maybe you're a young person that's considering this and everybody's telling you there's nothing wrong with it. Listen to us. There's millions of us out there. Listen to our stories. Look into other options. You might not get sick, but what if you do?